Hello everyone. Good to be with you today. I'm sorry that we can't actually come into your assemblies for the time being, and all the Open the Book team are missing you really badly. But I thought maybe today you could come to my house and come into my office and have a story. So I'll do Open the Book now for you. I hope you enjoy it. Now, we often hear stories about brothers or sisters arguing. Perhaps you fight with your brothers or sisters sometimes. Usually people get on better together as they grow up. But in today's story, we hear about two grown-up brothers who didn't get on with each other at all. And then one of them does something really bad. So let's open the book at the story The Bad Brother. Now this is the story about Isaac, who had two sons. The oldest son name was Esau, which means hairy. This is a very hairy man. And the youngest son was Jacob, which means something like cheat. Now, Isaac, the old man, liked Esau the best because he was big and strong and hairy and could hunt. So one day, when Isaac had grown old and blind, he asked Esau to go and kill an animal, cook the meat and bring it to him. And when you have done that, he said, I will tell you about what I'm going to leave for you, all the things I'll leave for you when I die. So Esau ran off with his bow slung over his shoulder and his hunting knife in his hand. But he was in such a hurry that he didn't notice his mother, Rebecca, hiding behind the tent, listening to every word. She was angry that her husband liked Esau best. Which son do you think Rebecca liked better? Yes, it was Jacob, of course. Partly because he stayed at home to help her, and partly because he was clever and sneaky, just like her. Rebecca decided there and then that Isaac's promise to Esau should go to Jacob instead. So she called Jacob over, and together they plotted and planned what they would do. Good idea. So, in no time at all, they came back to Isaac with a steaming bowl of meat. Here we are, Father. The son brought the meat to his father, and the son set it down. But the son was not Esau, it was Jacob. Here you are, Father, said Jacob, in as gruff a voice as he could muster. But the old man was not fooled. Isaac may have been blind, but he was not deaf. Is that really you, Esau? Come here and let me touch those hairy arms. Jacob came closer. He stretched out his arm, and wrapped around his arm was the hairy skin of a goat. Isaac touched the arm and felt the hairy skin. And he smiled. It is you, Esau, he said. Well then, here is my promise. When I am gone, you will have all my land and grow many crops. And beside that, I am going to put you in charge of the whole family. They must do whatever you tell them. Jacob could hardly believe it. So when his father kissed him, he ran off to tell his mother. And it was a good thing, For not a minute later, Esau came to his father with another bowl of meat. "I'm back," he said cheerfully, "and I can't wait to hear what you're going to promise for me." "What?" exclaimed Isaac. "I've already given my promise away." And he told Esau what had happened. Esau listened, and bit by bit his face grew as red as red. "Jacob," he shouted, "you cheat! One day I'm going to kill you for this." But God was watching, and he had something very different in mind. But we will have to wait until next time to see what that was. So Jacob tried to get something that didn't belong to him, his father's land. He didn't care that he was stealing it from his brother. But then he was so scared of his brother that he had to run away and leave home, and leave his family and all the land. Our story next time will tell us what happened to Jacob after this. It was wrong of Jacob to try and trick his father and cheat his brother, wasn't it? Now close your eyes and imagine how upset Isaac and Esau must have felt. How do you feel when somebody plays a trick on you? And now I'm going to say a prayer. And if you want to say it, make it your prayer, say Amen at the end. Dear God, we are sorry if we have cheated on our friends or have taken what does not belong to us. Please forgive us and help us to be honest in everything we do. Amen. Well, I hope you enjoyed that story. Rather a bad thing to do, wasn't it, to cheat his own brother and take something that didn't really belong to him. I hope that nothing like that happens to you this week. I hope that we all are sharing and being kind to each other. But we'll find out what happens next time. In the meantime, I hope you have a really good week and that you're enjoying being back at school. And I look forward to being with you again. So goodbye for now. God bless. Bye-bye.